This week, ladies and germs, I've got a unique way to talk about what I want to talk about this week. I'm going to incorporate one of my favorite things from my childhood, especially when I talk about the guys whose jersey I'm wearing. As you can notice, I'm not wearing my Syracuse gear, my bad. But the thing is, you'll understand why I want to incorporate the Cape Crusader. Oh, here we go. Victory! Holy victory, Batman! Did you see what the Syracuse Orange did? I did, Boy Wonder. And it's kind of interesting. Syracuse couldn't do a fart in the wind for much of the past year. Finally, their first Big East game, they finally are victorious. How quaint. That's right, guys. I mean, you should have seen how it was in the Dome last Friday night. Syracuse scored all their points in the first quarter, and boy did they have to hang on. But of course, the defense was smothering against Pittsburgh, especially against Ray Graham, who is probably Pittsburgh's biggest weapon on offense. Of course, having Dyshawn Davis return that fumble for a touchdown really helped. We scored our 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, and we had to hang on. And hang on we did. That was a heck of a last drive by the Orange, getting the first downs right when they needed it. Not when I needed it. Of course, I needed to see them win. And when they did, finally, 14-13, their first Big East game of the year, first of their last season in the Big East, is a victory. Because guess what? Both Pitt and Syracuse head to the ACC, so this great rivalry continues. But maybe this will be one to save Marone's job if we can start putting a little thing together. Well, of course, this week we got Rutgers down there in New Jersey. And I hope we won't see that gang from Jersey Shore rooting on the Orange now, should we? Because that the final season of Jersey Shore is among us, and the thing is, they say it's a dog. And hopefully against Rutgers, we won't piss Cataway, if you know what I mean. Well, now let's get to the dark side of this week, shall we? Defense. Holy pathetic defenses, Batman. Did you see the way Buffalo has played the last 2 weeks? Yes, Boy Wonder. I kind of wonder what the heck Dave Wanestad's doing. See, it seems as though Dave Wanestad is given a thing where in the second half we give it up. Well, hey, no kidding, Cape Crusader. 580 yards last week we gave up against New England. 45 second half points. Look what we do against San Francisco. We hang tight with the 49ers for about 3 quarters. And then in the fourth quarter, we collapse. And collapse is an understatement. It was the most yardage Buffalo has ever allowed to an opponent in its long history. 620 yards. Over 300 of it on the ground. Again, to no-name running backs, making them look like Jim Brown in his prime. And heck, Alex Smith throughout his career has been pretty much a journeyman quarterback. We made Alex Smith look like Joe Montana and Steve Young. What is with the Bills? Do they suddenly don't know how to play defense? Does Dave Wanestead be the coordinator or something? What is going on? And we need to get it righted in a hurry. Because guess what? It's Arizona and Kevin Corn on the Cob this weekend. Hopefully he will be corn on the cob. I like to take him, shuck him, and put hot butter on him. Because hopefully the Bills' defense can get it in gear and do that against the Cardinals. Of course, we got to look for Larry Fitzgerald, too. He's still the good old wide receiver that he is. But Buffalo, You were supposed to be contending for a playoff spot. You're not going to contend for a playoff spot if you keep this up. I'm just wondering, did suddenly some villain come? Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the Buffalo Bills? Sorry, Riddler, you selfish fiend! But you know, it's time you said goodbye, Riddler. And let's go on to thing number 3, shall we? Na singers. Holy bad singers, Batman. What is with the networks this year? It used to be just American Idol. Now we got American Idol, The X Factor, and The Voice. 3 shows where we can find out how bad the human voice can really sound, especially for people who are tone deaf. That's right, Boy Wonder. I'm just wondering, what are the networks thinking? Don't we have one that is enough? Yeah, that's right, Cape Crusader. Haven't we heard enough of William Hung or others who are tone deaf? Especially if you get somebody who thinks they're William Hung or thinks they're Bismarcky to get on the show. We got enough talent shows. We got enough reality shows on the air. Do we really need 3 shows to see how good or how bad a singer is? Boy, I heard enough of William Hung because she banged it a little too much. And also, hearing Bismarcky. Of course, that was over 20 years ago. But they say he's just a friend. Of course, they can get me, and I'm a little tone deaf, especially if they get BT Express to play on some program. They'll do it till I'm satisfied. Whatever it is. Number 4 here. Obama. Holy distracted delegation, Batman. What was with the president there on the first debate there? Robin, I think he was a little distracted. No kidding, Cape Crusader. What was with Obama there in his first debate with Romney? Must remember to talk to Romney. Must get anniversary present for my wife. Excuse me, Obama, Mr. President. You were supposed to talk about the facts. You were supposed to talk about what you were going to do if you're reelected. But what was going on? Did you suddenly develop ADD? I was hoping the one who was the one there who was doing things would say, Mr. President, do you have ADD tonight? ADD, yeah. I add, subtract, divide, multiply. Well, you know something, Mr. Obama? I think you've had ADD too much. Maybe it's going to subtract you right out of office. As you know, let's see what happens when we get someone in there who knows what the heck they're doing, and someone who hopefully won't hang Israel out to dry. And last but not least, homecoming. Holy time of the year, Batman. It's the time for homecoming. That's right, Boy Wonder. I mean, you look at all the high schools and colleges around here and you know it's fall. It's time for the homecoming dance. That's right, guys. Homecoming is this coming Saturday for Minders. But the thing is, my niece won't be attending. But the thing is, I would have been a little bit on the edge had she been attending. Because you remember what I said about going to the prom. There seems to be a thing with students nowadays. They like to do that thing known as freaking, which is also known as bumping and grinding. Well, you know, the only freaking that's going to happen is if somebody tries to do that type of dancing with my niece. They're going to be freaking all the way to the emergency room. But the thing is, she had a prior commitment this week, so nobody will have the chance for me to come down on them like a ton of bricks. Well, that's it for this week. Goodbye. Holy farewells, Batman. It's time for Kenny to head out. That's right, Batman. That's right, Boy Wonder. I wonder if he has anything more to say. Well, not if there's Catwoman around here. Meow. Catwoman, you're gonna fall into that bottomless pit. You know something? I'm gonna do that just right, Cape Crusader. Meow. Well, enough cats and enough Cape Crusader for this week. I'm Ken Haas. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.